We have a table for Berlin, 1 round and 4 deals. It's the cheapest game among 1 round games, and I just don't have too many dragon chips to play anything else. 750 dragon chips is just okay for me. Now I can think about all types here. Yes, it's rather easy hand. You know what to drop, what not to drop. Maybe it will be something like pairs. Let's see. It's better pungs. And maybe I'll take pang of 3's bams as well. Let's hope for it. I can drop 6 bams as long as I wait for 2 and 5 and maybe 3 for pang. I wait for red, of course. I wait for north. North is not my wind, so I need to find another 1 point. Maybe 2 points for double pang, maybe 1 point for waiting. We'll see it soon. I don't know what will be in cracks now. Aha. Now I know it. It's good. And I take, for example, pang of norths, pang of 3's, and I'm ready. Let's hope I'll take them quickly. Kong. That's nice. It's good to declare Kong now. Yes, because it gives me another point. I don't need to think about this 1 point anymore. We play quickly, you see? All players are good. No. All players are good, and they have not very good, not very high belts, you see? Green belt to my left, green belt to my opposite, and brown belt to my right. No. I hope everyone plays, because it's not very interesting to play with bots. Yes, the opposite player plays. Even if he doesn't melt his hand, he plays. Well, I can declare either pang of 4's or pang of 3's or a chow. If I take pang of norths, what I can drop? I'd better drop 4. I can hope for double pang of 3's, but I can't hope for pang of 4's bams, I think. But if I take pang of norths, of course. If I take pang of 4's, then everything is well. Or chow 2, 3, 4, for example. No, I don't want to meld such things. Somebody needs this 5. The player to my right. The player to my right maybe has 6, 7, 8 in bams already. That's interesting. 9. 9 was dropped to my right, so it looks safe. Yes. The player to my left, by the way, collects all types. Maybe she has my red. Yes, I take this chow. And who needs this 4? Here it goes. She had my 3. Now I just need pang of norths. Who may hold my norths? The opposite player has 2 norths. White is good because only one white was dropped and no reds were dropped. But if I drop red, then the player to my left can take it. And I can collect chicken hand, you see, because I already melted the Kong. Melted Kong costs 1 point. And it won't be melted hand then. It won't be chicken, sorry, it won't be chicken hand. It can be melted hand still. But it can't be chicken hand anymore. So, the game is rather long. This deal some way is long. Okay, let's drop this one. Who may need it? Player to my right wants it. No. She has 3, 4, 5. Yes. 3, 4, 5 cracks she has maybe, and she doesn't need 6. All greens are out. One white is out. 6 is safe. Maybe it will be a draw finally. That would be interesting. Yes, somebody has my norths. Somebody holds my norths. Who may hold the opposite player may hold my norths. And some dragon. No. 7. 7 is safe, yes. What the player to my right wants to collect? Some mixed shifted chows. But she needs cracks. And nobody gives her useful cracks. Or maybe she isn't ready. Simply. Maybe she... No, she can't take the last 2. She can't take the last 2 cracks because all 2s are out. That's curious. White isn't needed by anyone. Then red is dangerous. Red is rather dangerous because it can go into 2 hands, either to opposite or to the left. 7 BAMs looks not very good. 7 BAMs is safe. Okay. Reds, yes, 2 north to my opposite, all reds occupied. The player to my right wanted 4 cracks in the hole. But why? She melded 5, 6, 7 in dots, so she couldn't take it. Very interesting. Now, not knitting, it's not knitting, you see? 1 for 7, for 7, 8, no, 1, 3. Okay, anyway, it's not knitting. I'd rather collect something good. So it was a draw. And now we are still all zeros. I hope for something like 7, 8, 9. Yes, 7 came. It can be 7, 8, 9 or 6, 7, 8. Something like it, this or that. Not mixed shifted chows like 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 because I don't have 6s or 5s. I can wait for 9 dots, 9 BAMs from the left. I don't have a pair. The player to my right collects something like cracks, you see? She doesn't drop cracks. Maybe I need to drop some bams and dots under her. Or how is it? Over her, yes. I am higher than her. According to Chinese system, I'm higher. The time in Chinese tradition goes from the top down, as you may know. Great. It's better drop 4. And the time goes from the top down, so our game develops by a spiral, you see? Spiral counterclockwise and down. So I'm lower than the player to my left. Great. And I'm higher than the player to my right. Okay, so now I need 9 bams and 9 dots. Everything else I have, you see? I don't want to go for pure straight now, because it will be much longer than mixed triple chow. And 3 sixes dropped, you see? I can't hope for the last 6 cracks. Okay, yes, I take it. And drop this because I'm ready for mixed shifted chows now. I didn't tell it, sorry, because I couldn't tell everything at once. Now I wait for 6. Who could take it? The player to my right collects cracks. She couldn't take it. The opposite player possibly collects upper tiles. Maybe she has my 6. That's 2. Okay. 2 is safer than 5. I didn't want to drop 2. Yes, that's it. She has my 6, and she collected something like mixed shifted chows. The opposite player tried to collect upper tiles. About the player to my left, I didn't notice what she wanted. It's too quick. The game became more quick than previous, than 2 months earlier. I think about half flush now, because I have at least 2 forms and dots. But everything can change if I collect good tiles and cracks and bams. I can think about outside hand. Let's see whether I can collect outside hand now. I need 8 bams, 3 cracks, 1 dots, 8 dots. That's curious. I don't need this 5, but let's pretend I collect half flush and bams. I'm dropping cracks and dots, and maybe I'm collecting bams right now. So I dropped 3 dots now. Of course, if I take something like dots or cracks from the left, then my legend will be wrong. 9, okay. This can be my pair. This can be my pair, and I can declare pang of reds. They can drop 7, yes. The opposite player possibly collects... Okay, I don't need this west. I think about mixed straight now. It's either mixed straight or outside hand. Mixed straight 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 cracks. 4, 5, 6 bams. 7, 8, 9 dots. Okay, let's go for mixed straight then. The player to my left didn't drop lower tiles. She melded pang of sevens, but what does she want now? The player to my right collects pangs. What about reds? Yes, I can't wait for pair of reds. I'd bet take 6. 1, 6 was dropped, so I hope another 6 will be dropped soon. Aha, the opposite player doesn't want big 3 wins. No. No winning from replacement, but anyway, I'll take 2 points for it, yes? Not my tile. Okay, last 2. Last 2 dots. Maybe the opposite player wants half flush in dots with pangs or wins. But then she'll drop my 6, I hope. Really, anyone can drop my 6. If the player to my left doesn't need 8s and 5, maybe she doesn't need 6. The opposite player doesn't need 6. Yes, yes. That's it. Aha, the opposite player had my red. The player to my left wanted punks. The player to my right wanted punks as well. I just was lucky to collect. The opposite player wanted maybe punks because she had pair of ones dots and lonely red. Now that's interesting. Looks like pure straight, really. You see, not very good weightings, but at least it's a plan. Let's see. Maybe it will be something like mixed straight. Pure straight and bams I can collect. Yes, if I take 3 bams, 6 bams and 8. I can drop 4 bams because I don't need it. Ouch! My 3s were dropped. The player to my left collects. The player to my left collects all types possibly, you see? She drops bams, but she took pair of 3s bams, so she doesn't need bams anymore. But where is my last 3? Very, very interesting. 3. I'd better drop these tiles. Maybe I'll collect something like 2, 3, 4 cracks, 3, 4, 5 dots, 4, 5, 6 bams. I don't need 9. No, not now. I'd rather take 3 dots now. Yes, I need to develop my hand, but I can't hope for the last 3 very much because it can never be dropped, simply. Can simply never be dropped on the table. Somebody can hold it for 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 in concealed hand and never drop. Ouch. But I need 2, 3, 4 really in cracks. 2, 3, 4 and 7, 8, 9. I'll drop 5 dots. I hope the player to my right doesn't need 5 dots. Okay. But if she dropped 8 dots, maybe she needs something like 3 or 4 dots then. If she doesn't need anything in upper dots, yes, then she possibly needs lower dots. Maybe I need to drop these 1, 2 bams now. 3. Ouch. All my tiles. I can hope for last tile, of course, but it's not very wise. Let's see what will be dropped. No. What? 2. Let's drop this one. No, she doesn't need it. What does she need then? 3, 2. That's interesting. What does she need? 1. If I can feed into any hand, I'd better feed into the opposite hand, yes? But I don't know which hand is ouch, the last 3. The last 3, so I can take only 4, 5, 6. That's 4, 5, 6 dots. And nothing around 3 cracks came so far. Nothing around 3 cracks, so I can't hope for anything. Where it goes? To the opposite. Where are dragons, by the way? 2 reds, 2 I dropped. 1, 2, 3. Let's hope for 2. For 2 cracks. It will be mixed straight, you see. And I don't want to wait for 3 bams anymore. So it's good that one cracks came into my hand. So luckily, I hope. The opposite player doesn't need 1. Maybe the opposite player collects pure straight in cracks. No? Just have flashing cracks. Okay. So I won this table finally. She waited for white or 4. Let's see. The player to my right collected punks. She wanted green. Yes, she wanted west and 2. She didn't want to take 3 cracks, but she could take 2. So almost all 2s were taken. And here we can see another plan for punks. greens, west. So chances were the highest for the player to my opposite to win. Okay, thanks all.